Relax! I said relax, god damn it. Listen, man. Of course, this is a simple video to make. I just haven't had the time to make it. But as you can see here, I might be the smallest person on the park right now. I mean, you see me walking around here. You see, this man's probably a small forward, and I'm walking around as 5'7". Now, 5'7" is not the height I really wanted. I would have been fine with any other height than 5'7", because 5'7" puts you at a major disadvantage, man. But we're gonna rock what you guys voted for, and that's what we're doing. But without further ado, we have not seen the attributes or the badges, and this is the first time I'm actually seeing the attributes for this build. This is the first time I've logged on in NBA 2K18 in about 2 days. So we are going to be looking at, and we got 43,000 VC to help us upgrade our player. But we're going to be looking at the key badges we have: defensive stopper, pickpocket, bruiser, basically all the lockdown defender badges. Secondary badges, dimer. Now I think diamond might go to silver, or it might go to gold. I'm not sure, but since it's right here, I think it's gonna go to gold. Acrobat, of course, Lob City Passer, one-man fast break. Again, badges that, for this playmaking defender, it could be ankle breaker. I mean, do you really need ankle breaker on this build? I would like something like difficult shots. We do have posterizer. Probably not gonna be posterizing anyone with a 5'7" build. Pick and roll maestro definitely is going to be important, I think. Tyler Score, Lob City Finisher. I mean, do you really expect this build to catch lobs? Probably not. We do have difficult shots, which is great. And yeah, those are the badges we have. Listen, it's not the greatest array of badges for the secondary badges, but I think we can make it work. Now, the most important thing, of course, is the attributes. This is going to be very interesting. I haven't seen these attributes yet. Layup. Oh my goodness, this shit is terrible. I think my lockdown defender has a better layup than this build, but of course, well, we're gonna get some more upgrades. So this layup might not be as bad. It probably maxes out at about 73 or 74, but right now it's a 69. Dunks, of course, not gonna be that great. Driving dunk is a 62. Standing dunk, we can't even do standing dunks because we're 5'7", so we can't even do standing dunks. So in the paint, I'm gonna be very limited, man. Contact dunk obviously is irrelevant. I mean, come on now. And mid-range, 61, 62. And I only got 3 more bars left. So mid-range is looking pretty terrible. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I only got 3 bars left. That's pretty interesting. I mean, my open shot mid right now is a 61. And I only got 3 bars up. I think my lockdown defender might have like a 70 mid-range. I forgot. But I do make mid-ranges with my lockdown defender, so I think this build should be at least better at making mid-range shots. But an open shot of a 61 right now is looking kind of spooky. Ain't gonna lie, I don't know if he even gets to 70, but hopefully he does. 3-point, of course, that's a 58 open, so it's almost the same as my lockdown defender, a little bit better. Of course, I'm not going to be shooting that many threes. I don't even have corner specialists on this build. Ball handling, speed with ball goes all the way to a 77. So this is not a slow build. Now, of course, this build is 5'7", so compared to everybody else on the court, everyone's going to be bigger. And with my speed with ball being only a 77, it might be very difficult to actually use the speed with ball and actually drive past people. Ball control 78. I think the speed with ball stops at an 80, so it's not bad. Definitely better amongst, compared to my other builds, like probably the slashing shot creator, but not by much. And of course, passing is definitely better, but pass accuracy is 77, which means this passing is kind of irrelevant. I ain't gonna lie, this passing is useless right now because look, the passing vision doesn't matter because passing vision is it's basically you. Pass accuracy matters. But pass accuracy is only a 77, probably maxed out at about maybe a 79 or an 80. So even that's not spectacular in any way. So I'm a little bit disappointed that the pass accuracy is not a little bit higher. Of course, post offense, come on, this is irrelevant. Irrelevant at 5'7". Rebounding, again, 60 rebounding is actually not bad. If you compare it to NBA 2K17, it's not bad. Only problem is I'm 5'7", so it might not be that effective. Now the steal rating is high, 87. I think it maxes out at about an 88, so it's not bad. If you get pickpocket gold, it might not be that bad, man. Blocks, of course, shot contest is an 86. So I might be able to play some defense, but because I'm 5'7", maybe my defense won't even be affecting players. But who knows? We just gotta try this build out and see what happens. So shot contest is an 86, and actually 86 is the max shot contest on this build. So it can't get any better than that. And of course the vertical, 85. It's pretty, I think 85 is definitely among the highest among my builds. I mean, 85 is pretty high for a vertical. But he is 5'7", so he does have the hops. He's a playmaking defender. He's got that athleticism. So 85, I think this goes above 90 because right now it's at 85, so it can only go above 90 if it has 4 more bars up to upgrade. Lateral quickness is most important on this build, I believe. 85. So this build has the same lateral quickness as my 91 lockdown defender right now, which makes sense. I mean, he's 5'7", and he's shorter, and he weighs less. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing because my 6'7" lockdown defender already has an 85 lateral quickness as of right now. So I'm not sure what this maxes out at, but I know right now my lockdown defender, 6'7", 91 overall, doesn't even have the maximum lateral quickness. I think it maxes out at about an 88 or 87, but this is at an 85 right now. So I guess it's not that bad. But my lockdown defender, that just shows you how beast my lockdown defender is, man. Then the speed. Hey, this is what we're gonna use, man. 95 speed is excellent. It's phenomenal. Great speed, 95 speed, probably reaches a 99 speed since we got 3 more bars left. And I mean, it's either gonna be a 98 or a 99. That's what I'm assuming. So that's pretty good right there. Of course, the acceleration, of course, is going to mimic the speed. So 94 acceleration probably reaches a 97, 98, or 99. That's great. Strength is probably 72. Now, 72 is probably among average among, different builds. But I guess at 5'7", it's really not that bad if you think about it. And I got 4 more bars left. So I might be able to reach a 76 or 77, 78. I don't know, man. And then stamina, we could care less about stamina. It doesn't really matter. So the main stats on this build we need to worry about. Mid-range is not that great, so I'm not going to be pulling up too many times. Ball handling is alright, pretty average. Passing is, listen, man, unless it's like a 90 or above 85 passing, accuracy, I don't think it even really matters that much, man. It's at this point, it's all about IQ. That's what passing is in 2K. It's all about IQ. If your passing accuracy is not above an 85, at that point, it's all about knowing what passes you can and can't make. And this shit, listen, this shit doesn't really do anything, man. Of course, the steal's there, the shot contest is there. This build is gonna be predicated on athleticism, man. That's the only way I can score. And because I'm 5'7", it's going to be very difficult because players are going to be able to block shots, especially since a lot of people in this 2K made 6'7" point guards. So 6'7" point guard compared to a 5'7" point guard, that is a huge difference. I mean, that's, first of all, from 6'7" to 6 feet, that's already 7 inches giving up right there. And 5'7", I'm almost giving up almost a foot. Basically, yeah, that is a foot. I'm giving up a foot on this nigga. It's like a 6-foot player guarding almost a 7-foot player. It doesn't even, it's like a point guard guarding a power forward, man. That's what this basically is. Kemba Walker guarding Porzingis. I mean, it could be a nightmare, man. But luckily, I got the speed. Luckily, I do have the steal. And luckily, I do have some lateral quickness to at least offset that a little bit, man. So even if they have a greater height than me, I will be faster and much faster than them. So anyways, man, the next video, or maybe on Monday, I will show you guys the first gameplay. I'm not gonna upgrade the build right now because I don't have the VC. I'm about to go out and get some VC cheap, for $20 to get like 200k VC. But these are the attributes, man. And of course, I already showed you guys the badges. And yeah, man, this build is definitely gonna be a grind. I mean, it shouldn't be that long to get defensive stopper or pickpocket. Those badges should be pretty easy to get. But this build definitely, you know, after, you know, you guys made this build, this definitely is one of the worst builds I think in the game. I mean, just think about what you can and can't do. So I'm gonna go back to actually NBA 2K17 and use my 5'7" lockdown defender again and show you guys what that build can do in that game. But anyways, man, like I said, leave a like for more. Of course, sorry for the late delay. I'm out of here. Peace.